everybody. Welcome to my Sunshine Adventures Spotlight interview for June of 2016. I'm here today with Pat Hairston of Canines for Service. Turn it over to you, Pat.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
Good, Alexandra. Thank you for having us on your spotlight.
Very excited to have you guys.
Yeah, we are too.
We also are joined by Mr. Jordan here. You might not be able to see him yet, but I'm sure he'll make an appearance at some point.
He's chilling for the moment.
Yeah, he's kind of hanging out. All right, so we're going to start today and kind of explain how Pat joined the organization. Then she's going to go over a little bit about what Canines for Service is. Pat?
Okay, sounds good. Well, I found the organization at Azalea Festival in April of 2012. And I knew there were dogs, there were people in wheelchairs and people with disabilities, and I knew that it was just something for me. I had moved down to Wilmington in 2002, and I was looking for something to do and a way to give back, something I really hadn't done most of my career. And so I started helping Rick in the office, and he had recently moved to his first facility, and he had a kind of mom and pop filing system, and I came from a corporate background, so I kind of went, oh yeah, that's not going to work.
I got this.
So revamped his filing system, started looking at procedures, started helping him get some other documentation in place, and then I realized that he really didn't have anybody dedicated to write grants.
Yeah.
So I started researching and writing grants, and before you knew it, I found a grant, I had it written, and it was approved to add a part-time staff member.
That's awesome.
Which happened to be me.
She kind of gave herself a job.
Yeah,
guys.
I gave myself a job, guys. It doesn't happen
Welcome
very
to
often.
nonprofit world.
Yeah, but I gave myself a job because there was a great need to grow the staff. He couldn't do it all by himself and his army of volunteers. So in 2004, then I came on board full time, and just an assortment of things. I do our grant writing and research. I take care of our financials, our QuickBooks. At that time, I was doing donation receipts, coordinating volunteers. So it was, a staff of 2 people and a whole bunch of volunteers. In 2004, my one dog and I became a Canines for Therapy certified team. And
what's your dog's name?
Her name was Delta May.
May.
She has since gone to the Rainbow Bridge.
Okay.
But Delta May got her start working at hospice with a friend of mine.
Okay.
And Delta May, actually, there were 2 requests when my friend went into hospice. One was for Delta May to visit her, and we were able to do that. And the other one was for Delta May to be by her side when she passed away.
Okay.
And we were able to do that. And that experience deeply, deeply changed my life. I realized what dogs were truly capable of, what they understood about the human and the human nature, and who was vital, and who was Jordan. We see a Jordan here.
Hi, Jordan.
So it was really a very monumental moment in my life.
Absolutely.
And we've just kind of gone along here. We've grown the staff. We now have another full-time person, several part-time people, still have an army of volunteers, which is what gets jobs done at nonprofits.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
What is Canines? You mentioned a lot about working in hospice. So can you go a little bit more into what Canines for Service does?
I will. Canines for Service trains and provides service dogs for people with physical disabilities. That's our primary mission, and will always be our primary mission. But people wanted to be more involved. Yeah. So we offer a certified pet therapy program. So people and their dogs that are very social, have good behavioral skills, they come in, take a 6-week course. We train them to go out and volunteer with their animal in the community. So they visit hospitals, nursing homes, assisted living, rehab centers, schools, working with our children for the reading. And then we have our Canines for Veterans program. So the Canines for Veterans program was started to serve our veterans. They have given their all for our country, and we want to be able to serve them quicker. In our regular service dog program, it could be 3 to 5 years before we can serve. So for our dedicated veterans program, we use shelter dogs 1 to 2 years of age, and we're able, because they're mature, mostly, and we've already health screened them and know their hips are good coming into it, we're able to turn around training in 12 to 16 months for a dog.
That's
so they're
awesome.
ready to be placed. So the timeline for placement is a lot shorter.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so then I talked a little bit about our regular program. So Canines for Service was actually started serving people with mobility limitations, and at that time it didn't matter whether they were veteran or non-veteran. We didn't even track it. And then at one point when we started the veterans program, we started separating the programs. Our Canines for Service program, we have people raise puppies for us and come to classes to learn how to train.
That's awesome.
Now the problem with that is, though, it's a big commitment. It's 18 to 24 months. So we're looking at innovative ways to kind of recreate that program so that people can be involved, help us with the training, socialize the dog, but not have such a long commitment. So that's yet to be rolled out and determine what that is. And then I already talked about our therapy program, but part of our therapy program is a literacy program. So our certified teams go into the elementary schools and go into the library with children that are having a hard time reading.
Wow.
And the children read to the dogs for 15 minutes once a week is the concept. And it greatly improves their self-esteem, their ability to read out loud, their reading skills, just from the gift and the magic of Four Paws.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, it's a great heart organization.
Absolutely.
Because everything we do is really of the heart.
Absolutely.
And I think this is a really great organization, guys, and I really want the My Sunshine Adventures community to get together and really help out. So, Pat, how can we do that for you guys? How can we become involved?
Well, Sunshiners, this is how you can become involved. How's that? We need volunteers. We need volunteers to certify as therapy teams and take our 6-week program. There is some cost to that. We need volunteers to help us with dog walking. We'll make a link available on our website. We need volunteers to do fundraising for us. We have a fundraising committee. They're exploring new ideas. We just moved into this gorgeous 5,000 square foot facility
Where we're filming today.
And we have a lot of needs here. We've met some of them, but not all of them. And to meet those needs, we need to raise another $20,000 to $25,000, $30,000 to help fit out everything we really need here.
Okay.
And it'll just make for a better facility, better quality of training, more tools to use for our training. And people can sponsor as little as a few dollars and say, I want to help towards, buying 7 more kennel runs for the dogs, or they want to help purchase the washer and dryer that we want.
That's
so
awesome.
it can be done in a multitude of ways.
Fantastic.
But that's how the Sunshiners can get involved.
Awesome. What would be the best contact number, email, website, any of that?
Contact number is 910-362-8181. Give us a call. Email, our company email is